Alright, howdy, welcome back to more RogueMon Rivals with our new competition with B-Midge Gaming, where we are doing Bug type, Dragon type, and Steel type. So I'm trying to get the first win by taking this Scolipede. It started off as a Relor. We did use Mega Drain a few times after Brock. We don't have Mega Drain anymore, so we still take that +5 penalty to our attempts here if we do win with Scolipede. So even if we do win, Midge still has a chance. Midge is only like 3 or 4 attempts in on Bug type. Howdy, Murph, welcome in. So, next up is Game Corner. Let's go. I healed, yeah. I've already done my curse segment, right? Yes. Main issue with this mod is probably going to end up being PP. But we have some pretty hefty PP heals, if I remember correctly. We have 3 elixirs. 3 elixirs and an ether. Let's get to 52 before I pick up any items. So we're going to start off by fighting some mandatory trainers. Yeah, hopefully in this Rivals competition, I'm able to actually hold on to 1 or 2 of my wins. Because it seems like anytime I get a win in RogueMon Rivals, somebody, typically K-Man 5-2, but also occasionally the Broken Pirates, will come along and steal that win back from me. Onyx, let's go for a Shadow Ball. I don't think I need to hit a big move versus it. Well, I don't need to hit like Water Spout. Water Spout I'm going to be trying to save for probably the Giovanni battle. Instant Defrost. Alright, level 52. Now is a good time to pick up items. We're nowhere near either of our caps. So this is ideal time to pick up items. Don't want to go to basement 1 floor because that puts us having to fight some trainers first. Another elixir. There's a little baby potion. Before I forget, let's get these items up top. Protein, there's no way we can still use this, right? We can, wow. That actually raised our attack by a lot. We must have gotten a lot of attack IVs, or EVs, in Erica's gem. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Maybe I just don't remember how much attack we had. I thought it raised our attack by a lot, but apparently not. We did just level up, so it's not like our EVs had not already been applied. Oranberry, we can use or trash. I'll probably just use it. I mean, I can equip it too, but if I'm low enough HP that I'm using an Oranberry, 10 HP is not going to help much. Okay. 3 items left. There's 2 inside, and there's 1 behind there's 1 that's a team behind a trainer. So let's make our way inside. We'll probably want to get to 53 before we pick any more items, so we'll fight Giovanni first here. First time seeing Toad Scroll. Let's go for Spout. Howdy, howdy, Wayne. Welcome in. Maybe not Spout. Alright, Sceptile has high defense, so let's try Moonblast. 3-player might be the best way to play it. That might be reasonable. And that would make sense because that's what Seedsy and Crew should have done on the first one, but they just, they left me out of it. I'm not holding a grudge or anything, but I'm gonna bring it up at every possible opportunity so they think I'm holding a grudge. Keep them on their toes. I have you marked high defense, so I'm gonna go for Moonblast. Moonblast should be fine here. It's level 53. We're probably not getting to 54 off of these last few trainers, so I will grab these 2 items here. No rare candies, so. Alright. Now we go for the full clear. There's 1 item left. It's a TM behind trainer on the 3rd floor, I think. 3rd basement floor. I should try a Moonblast on the Ursa Ring next time. We're not one-shotting with Tri-Attack. Starting to run a little bit low on PP. Don't have that much left. I think we have enough left for all the remaining trainers, though. Also, I think we tried to kill War Turtle with the physical attack last time, so I'm gonna mark it that way. I might be wrong. There's a TM for Parasong. One of the few ways you can learn or use Parasong is if you teach it by TM. It has been removed from the level up movesets of all Pokemon. Alright, 2 trainers left. They're both on they're both upstairs. Upstairs from here-ish. I think there's a total of 5 mods here. Sorry, you have 4. I'm already proven wrong. Seven, not 5. Alright, we actually did get to 54 off of those trainers, but it was close. It was just enough XP. Which does mean that going into Pokemon Tower, maybe I pick up items first. Actually, let's go through Saffron to grab some max pot, not potions, not max pots, max revives. Because Big Clovis would remind me anytime we talk about max pots, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay, sell the repels, buy max repels. see how many items we can pick up before I think I need to stop picking up items. Leopard Berry, that's another PP heal. We definitely need more HP heals. We're lacking quite a bit in that regard. In Ascension 1 RogueMon, you are allowed to step on the healing pad one time. I'm gonna wait until I need healing to do that. Alright, that is all the items we get without fighting any trainers, so now we'll go for fighting as many trainers as we can. Starting with the mandatories. Actual ghost? And see a quad effective water spout, I'm gonna use it. I know it's my lowest PP move, but I still, you know, spout early, spout often. That's the thing I've heard before. I'm gonna mark tank growth high defense. Let's see how Moonblast does. Unclear. I'm gonna mark it equals for now. I'm definitely marking Farfetch'd high defense though. Alright, level 55, fought all the mandatory trainers. Perfect time to pick up the rest of the items. White Herb, we can equip that. We'll probably end up using it the first time we see a Pokemon with Intimidate. Alright, last item is the one on the healing pad, so we'll wait to pick that up until we have any need of healing. Or until we get the full clear. We'll see which happens first. Do I need to spout a Mudbray? Probably not. There goes our White Herb. Had a feeling it wasn't going to stick around long. First time seeing Duraludon, Moonblast and Shadow Ball are both neutral. Let's go Moonblast first. It survives Moonblast. I'm gonna mark it high special defense temporarily. Next time we see it, we'll Shadow Ball it, because we'll have that info. Or we'll have that note. Not getting to 56, unfortunately, so we're not going to get full value of that last item is a rare candy. But I mean, what are the odds? Like 1 in 100? No way this is a rare candy. It's zinc. Zinc, I will toss that. Special defense is my highest stat already. Alright, on to Cycling Road. This is the big difficulty jump in RogueMon Ascension 1, because this is where everything's above level 30. You even start seeing some like level 40s that are able to be big legendaries in megas. So hopefully this goes well. Grab Fly while we're here. Hisuian Samurott, that's weak to Moonblast. It's a one-shot with a crit, so I can't say much about its stats there. Probably going to... excuse me. Probably going to... oh, hold on, I'm going to mark you defense up. Okay, let me try that sentence one more time. Probably going to pick up items as soon as we hit 57, so that we don't waste any rare candy value. We have plenty of HP cap, not so much status cap. We have only one status cap slot right now. Seeking has a ton of defense. Also, thankfully missed the stab drizzle boosted Muddy Water. Howdy Cam, thank you for the alert. Mark Kamala high defense too. I'm not sure if that note really is going to hold up for too long. Depending on what we find out about its special defense. Galarian Zapdos is very fast, has pretty good special defense. Thankfully, it has Doom Desire, so it actually didn't do any damage to us. But yeah, we're not one-shotting Pokemon anymore, because we've lost a lot of the advantage we had before in terms of base stat total and level difference. We still have a big level advantage, but less so the stat advantage. I'm really going to need Spidey Sense if I want to win this. That's going to tell me whether Pokemon have Mirror Coat or Counter or Destiny Bond. We actually got a lot more XP than I would have liked. So let's get to 58. Plus, we'll get an extra move at 58. If we pick up a move that we teach, which seems fairly unlikely given our current moveset. But I still could definitely teach something over Tri Attack. Then, if I also pick up a PP up or PP max, then that'll be nice to have whatever move we get at 58. Color changer with, I would say, solid defense. Yeah, just say plus. Just say plus.
We've got company.
Unbound. Howdy, Chimchar Uzi. Welcome in. Give you a shout out here. I saw you were doing
Thanks.
some RogueMon runs earlier today. Did not stop in the stream, unfortunately, but hope those were going well for you. You did win Fairy. Congratulations. Fairy can be a bit of a pain to get going. Our level 58 move is apparently a move I already have. Wow. Okay. So it's Moonblast, Strike Attack, Water Spout, or Shadow Ball. No move at 58 then. That's fine. We have a great moveset. Let's grab all the items now. Yeah, I have cleared Ascension 1, but I haven't cleared it with the new tower update yet. So that's why I'm doing the RogueMon Rivals. This is Ascension 1 RogueMon Rivals versus BMidge Gaming. So you can see our favorites there at the bottom. We're doing Bug type, Dragon type, and Steel type. So I can actually swap this up just so you can see everything. Type, Dragon. You can see those favorites, and then type, Steel. These favorites. We both started off doing bug type runs, and then I got on this run on my second run, and he did not get on a run. So right now he's basically waiting for me to finish up this run to see if he needs to win bug type in 7 or fewer attempts. I have a +5 penalty for using a draining move because I used Mega Drain a few times after Brock before I picked up Sketch from Surge, and I topped that over Mega Drain and got Shadow Ball off of that. All right, that is all the trainers, or all the items rather. So now we go for the rest of the trainers. Water Spout's power is taking a bit of a hit. What did the run look like before now? So, let's see. I think we started off with a Relor, and that Relor had Mega Drain, Pursuit. I think it might have had Tri Attack at the time. Oh, you want to look at our prizes? All right, yeah. So we started off with the starter pack. We got Pursuit from the starter pack. And then we evolved into this Scolipede at level 16. This is why I really like Relor. This is why I picked Relor as a favorite. Because it evolves like level 16 in the forest. And then you've got a relatively high BST Pokemon for Brock. Probably not going to get, above 500 BST from a Relor Evo. Rapscat's only 470. But you are going to get something that can beat Brock. And that's, in Ascension 1, I think, really all you need to get a really good run going. I got a Nature Mint from Brock. I decided to increase my special attack because at the time, we had, I think, 3 special moves. Then from Mount Moon, we got a reroll chip. We're still holding on to that. From Misty, could have taken an ability capsule to get... I think Torrent. I don't remember exactly. Howdy, hi, Stokeworth, welcome in. Ended up going with the 3 potions. Oh, and then the shame of the run. No, wait, no, not the shame of the run. Right, I always forget about Surge. Surge gave me Artiste, so I got Sketch, and I taught Shadow Ball off of Sketch on one of the earlier trainers in Route 9. We had our 1 curse in Rock Tunnel with Sharp Rocks, pretty easy curse to deal with. And all right, here's the shame of the run, because this was like when I was wrapping up the stream with Midge. We were doing a duo stream there, and then I was switching over to a stream with CZ for Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode. And I had... Oh, I would have taken... No, I did not want the HP cap and X accuracy. I clicked this in the background. I brought up the stream the squad stream window to close out of the one with Midge. And this was in the background, and I accidentally clicked this prize. What I would have done is I would have re-rolled to try and get a found item prize because I had a shell bell. So this right here may have thrown the run. We'll see. We'll see how much I regret that. The answer is I regret it a lot right now, but is it going to cost me the run? That's the question. I definitely did not want the HP cap and X accuracy. Now I'm paralyzed. I have a lot of status heals. I'm full up on status heals right now. I could use a paralyzed heal. I've got 2 of them. I'm not going to be using any HP heals because I've got no... I don't have a whole lot of them. I have, what, 3 potions and a fresh water. I need to use fewer Shadow Balls. I only have 1 left. Oh, that paint split sucks. With that paint split, I probably cut the segment here. Down to 50 HP. I could probably handle another fight or 2. But... yo, some bullshit could really take me out. I need to save all of my HP heals for Surge for Coca, so we are actually going to just call the segment there. Too many skissues. Too many skissues. Hold on. Alright, let's drop off the HM friend so we don't accidentally get swapped out or anything like that. And then, let's see if we can beat Koga. First, I'm seeing Ogrepon. Neutral to Moonblast Spout, Shadow Ball. Let's go for Shadow Ball. Biggest move with our biggest stat. I'd say that it has pretty good physical defense. I've dropped its special defense, so now Moonblast probably kills. I just want to make sure I'm going into the Koga fight with max HP. That way, Water Spout gets good value. Why does everything have to survive? Probably should have marked that one high defense. It's just Lycanroc. I don't need to use a big move. Well, I don't need to use Water Spout. That's what I mean to say. Yeah, normal Ghost is also really good coverage, especially with everything I have being non-contact. So I've got good coverage on both the physical and special sides. Hydreigon has high speed. Oh, there's paralysis again. You died of the burn, but you might hit with Thunder Punch again, so I don't want to heal the paralysis yet. I'm actually just use a little tiny potion here. and then I'm going to heal the paralysis. I don't want to... I don't want to go second. I don't want to get, like, Destiny Bond or anything like that. I say anything like that. There is nothing like getting Destiny Bonded. It is an entirely unique experience. I'm asleep. Just wake up. All right, probably gonna use one of those big heals now. I don't have a lot of big heals, but just spam them. Go for the water spout here. Ooh, big wishy-washy, 620 BSC, goes down to 1 tri-attack. Do I go with the Soda Pop to get to max water spout power going to Koga? I think not. I think I saved the Soda Pop for now. Intimidate is annoying. Kinesis also really annoying. Sandstream is so annoying. I think I used that Soda Pop now. This guy has a lot of special defense. I can tell you that much. I need to stop missing, please. It's 1 stage down in accuracy. Drizzles, that gets rid of the sandstorm, and that also boosts the power spout. I'm gonna hold off on that until we're finding something that's not a Toxapex. Grudge. I don't mind. Oh shit. Okay. Could we hit, please? Moonblast here. Stop missing. It's 1 stage down on accuracy, and I'm missing like 50% of my attacks. Alright, last Mon, weak to spout. We get the win. That was harrowing. We've used up all of our heals, but we're going into Silphco and Safari Zone. There's a lot of heals available. We could learn Sketch again. Did I pick up any good items to re-roll for? Not really. No. So we are going to pick Hyper Potion, Super Potion. If you can guess what move code gives us, I will give you yourself a channel. Like, subscribe to only pick a day of program list for free. Scratch says Murph. Any other guesses? Going once. Going twice. Team 06 is Double Slap. We will not be teaching that. Murph is right that it is a bad normal type move. But that does not count. Trade in this for a full heal. Trade in trade in one of these for a paralyzed heal. And also trade in the Hyper Pot for 4 Super Potions. Alright. And let's get our HM friend so that we can actually go through that grass, or that tree. Which one to use my HM friend? Is it you? Yes. Insta rare candy. Not amazing value on it, but if we pick up any more, there'll be good value. Got a couple more status heals there. All right. Have a good chores. I don't know why I said it like that. Another PP heal. We have a lot of small PP heals, which is good because we don't have a lot of big PP moves. The small PP heals help us. We want to teach Surf. And while we're here, we might as well teach Fly, too. Wild Dreepy in chat, by the way, if anyone wants to catch it. I assume I already have one. I do. Doesn't hurt to throw a ball, though. That's my last status heal slot. There's a max potion, huge. Possibly too huge. We'll see. We still have about 100 HP cap remaining. Let me out of here. Alright, now for Silphco. The way I do Silphco in Ascension 1 is I go and first fight, go to the 5th floor, fight the, well, maybe not even a fight, but get to the card key. Fight this guy if he wants to. So grab that, and then 9th floor, we want to unlock access to the bed because you are allowed to use this in Ascension 1 RogueMon. You're allowed to use it one time. I'm not going to shy away from using Warehouse Spout where appropriate. And then it's just going to be, let's see, fight this guy. Well, not this guy. This guy was an accident. But the guy below him to get access to a few more items. Which I won't pick up until I hit 63. By the way, big Pokemon, 680 BST, Origin Palkia. That's a horse. And then we just fight whoever. Just trying to get to the next level up. At which point we will pick up some items until we are threatening our HP and status caps. Although right now we are threatening our HP and status caps, so maybe we just keep fighting for a while. The question is always, when do you fight the rival? And I'm of the opinion that you fight the rival before you do the bed heal. I like to do the bed heal after fighting the rival. I feel like that's a good, like, all right, here's the point where I'm done with all my first round of PP, and I want to get a nice reboot on my my Pokemon going into the Giovanni fight. Paralysis is annoying. I am going to heal that because I am full up on status heals. Oof, that's also annoying. Drought Weather Ball. So now that I'm down some HP, now that I'm down in status cap, I am going to pick up items as soon as we hit the next level. Paralyzed again? Come on, man. Full heal that. All right. Better be some good items in here. I want to get to 64 first. Trainer with one Pokemon. I think this guy has one Pokemon. He has 4 Pokemon. I was off by a little bit. Gonna lose some value if we do pick up a rare candy. I need you to die before I can heal this burn. Yeah, we're picking up items now. So, full restore takes us over our HP cap by quite a bit. Let me actually sort this a bit. I'm not going to hold on to a full restore and a max pot. That's just too much HP cap between the two of those items. And you can't, like, use either of them to get smaller heals. So we are going to use the max pot here. And now I think I fight some more trainers, because if I pick up another big heal, I don't have anything to do with it other than toss it. PP up? I've been getting a lot of PP ups and PP maxes. We're going to use this on Shadow Ball. It's my last spout. I don't mind using a Leopard Berry or probably actually an Ether here. I have a lot of small PP heals, like I was saying. Heavy marked high defense, so let's try Moonblast. Crap, what did I use against the Galvantula last time? I think it was Shadow Ball or Dry Attack, so I'm gonna try Spout here. I don't want to get paralyzed again. I don't want to take any more status hits. I probably should fight the rival right about now. Nah. Now we can keep pressing forward. Shedinja, I have shed coverage. That is the main reason I took Sketch from Surge. I need to use more spouts and shadow balls. Gotta focus on that. And then I'll probably end up using an elixir. Level 66, you want to learn Foresight for your last move, huh? Or not last move. Second to last move, because Skull with Bead keeps learning moves at 74. Nah, let's not, don't need to pick up items yet. I'm gonna get real greedy with those. I don't want to risk losing out on any HP heals. Have you marked my special defense? Water Spout is pretty strong here, even though you resist, so. Destiny Bond? Well, if you want me to use an elixir, I'll just use an elixir then. Yeah, okay. And then I'll throw a ball. Finish yourself off and I don't have to worry about it. Now would be the time to fight the rival. Now is definitely the time to fight the rival. After using an elixir, going to the rival fight, since we did take some damage there. No, we'll wait for 66 to pick up items. But now we're gonna go to 5th floor. Over here. Look at this item, by the way. It's 3rd floor. Not item, but TM. And fight the rival. Seeking, bringing out Drizzle, so we're gonna probably spam some spouts pretty soon here. Apparently that my special defense is not entirely accurate. Things just tanky, I guess. Now that's a lot of defense. I can say that with confidence. Spout is only 81 power right now. I'm still going to use it versus Houndoom. Alright, let's go fight this last required trainer before Giovanni, and then we'll pick up that item and a few more. And we might end up using the bed pretty soon here. There's no way we can use this Carbos, right? Max Elixir, huge. Another heal. I have a lot of 50 HP heals. What am I missing? I'm surprised I have this many items left to pick up. I guess the ones on the lower levels. Alright, I've finally gone over my HP cap, so now we use, let's say, hold on, let me organize a bit here. So we have 6 50 HP heals. We're over HP cap by about 50. So, don't mind using one of these. Probably gonna keep picking up items though. 5 items left. Let's go to... I think if we go this way, this takes us to the 3rd floor. That's not where we wanted to be. I wanted to get to the 2nd floor. One of these goes to the 2nd floor. One of these pads somewhere. Oh, well, didn't mean to fight this guy. It's fine. Oh, I think this one goes to the 2nd floor. This one? Nope. Apparently I don't know Silphco as well as I thought I'd know Silphco. I'm literally going in circles now. There we go, that's the one I was looking for. 1 item left. Crap, where is this 1 item left? That one, okay. And I EV maxed already, so... Alright. Now we fight as many as I can before I feel like I need to use the bed. I prefer to not use any more healing items. So I'll probably try to exhaust my PP and then... Please no ghost after this guy. Okay, normal's fine. And then we'll use the bed and then finish off whoever's left, and then fight Giovanni. A lot of and-thens. Have 10 PP left for 9 Pokemon. So if we one-shot everything remaining, we'll be fine. So far, so good, but I guess it's going to come down to coverage. Alright, that's not good. I'm just gonna let you die to burn. Alright. There's 2 trainers remaining. One of them is Giovanni. One of them has 2 Pokemon. I'm not gonna trust that I can one-shot those 2 Pokemon with Moonblast and Tri-Attack. So I am going to use the bed. While I'm heading out to use that bed, I am going to also run 3 minutes of ads, and we'll be back in just a minute. Well, 3 minutes. All right, welcome back from ads. We've got to fight some nerd. Where's this nerd? Gonna look like he's gonna be on one of the lower floors. So let's go 3. Have I fought this nerd? I have not. I have this guy marked high special defense. We're gonna go for the Moonblast. All right, now Giovanni. We spout early, we spout often. Same. same. Definitely, the spout often is coming into play here. All right, this could be a Moonblast. This is a Shadow Ball, and then last one, Lanoom, Spout. All right, that is Giovanni down. X Factor, I think, would be huge here, right? How am I doing on... Did I ever get to cleanse after Koga? I think I forgot to cleanse after Koga. Shit. Alright, I'm going to... This is actually a really tough one. I'm going to take X Factor. I don't think I cleansed after Koga. So I actually don't know which of these items I'm allowed to keep. I did look at my items after Koga, so let me actually check the bot here. So bring up bring up the VOD. Okay, I think this was the Koga fight. So after the Koga fight, I looked at my bag here, right? So I saw the things that I saw, all right? I'm just gonna toss the things that I need to toss. So anything that's the same, anything that I had after Koga. So that means there was one, or is it not Twisted Spoon, Tiny Mushroom. The Macho Brace. The Quick Claw. 2 Choice Bands. Silver Powder. Only 1 silver powder, right? Yes. Everstone and 2 leftovers. Black glasses and black belts. And then, wait, what about the Oh, the 2 X specials are from before Koga 2. Dang it. The X accuracy is mine. If there's no X items then to unlock, there's nothing else, right? Yeah, so because of that, I think I'm not going to take the X Factor because there's not a whole lot of item checks left. Instead, I'll either take the secret dex or I'm going to re-roll this. I think I'm going to re-roll this. Okay. Hyper training. My attack stat is already great, so I'm gonna max out my special attack stat. All right. Thank you, past Railner. I was really hoping to get some value out of X Factor there, but with no X items currently in my inventory, it's not really worth it. All right, on to Sabrina. I was also maybe hoping to get a revive or Spidey Sense. It might actually be too late for Spidey Sense, so maybe I should have used that reroll earlier. Anyways, time for Sabrina. Can't get poisoned. I love being poison type for that reason. Oh, I'm over my HP cap by 2 HP, so I'm going to use my smallest heal, which I think is just a little baby potion here. Mega Kangaskhan, go for a tri-attack. Gets the one-shot. Alright, I like that. I'm going in circles now. Clodsire with Drought. I was about to use Water Spout, but with Drought, I think I just used Tri-Attack. Gonna mark you high defense if you're surviving that. See how Moonblast does. Does better. Can't say how much better, but it does better. All right, Sabrina time. Still at full HP, so we should get some good water spouts here. You're gonna heal that. I'm just gonna spout again, maybe get a higher roll. Grudge might lose me all my Shadow Ball PP. Hopefully the last Pokemon isn't a Shedinja. Volbeat. Perfect. Volbeat with a ton of HP. Still gonna die. Alright. Sabrina down. If you can guess what move Sabrina gives us, I will give you the channel. Of course, probably pick a day where almost for free. And you want to give me an item voucher or an HP cap increase and super potion or a hyper potion and full heal. Hyper potion full heal is going to mean I have to toss a heal, so I don't want to do that. Item voucher, I could still pick up a shell bell or a scope lens or like a bright powder maybe. I'm going to take the item voucher. Annie TM Guessers. Going once. Going twice. TM04 is... submission. We will not be teaching submission. I'm going to be trading in this Awakening, this Chesto Berry, and this Pecha Berry for a full heal. Also going to trade in this Energy Powder for a Super Potion. Wait, is this an Asper Berry? Hold on. Reset. Yeah, that's an Asper Berry. Trade that in too, then. I'd rather keep the Chesto Berry. And I can equip that at some point. Alright, that looks good. Maybe I swap in for these super potions for a hyper potion. I don't know. I like having small heals. And like 1 or 2 big heals. But with Water Spout, there may be value in having an extra big heal. I'm going to go with that, then. That's our last buy phase before Blaine and Giovanni, anyways. Well, I guess there is a buy phase between Blaine and Giovanni. There's just no cleanse phase. By the way, we're going to do the cleanse phase this time. We're not going to forget it. That's also a bell. A lot of bad TMs, but our moveset's so good, what do we care? Alright, let's grab our HM friend and move on to Route 21 in Pokemon Mansion. We're going to start off by fighting the guy who guards a couple of items in the mansion. Then after that, we'll probably fight trainers until we have need of a heal. I don't want to lose. I don't want to toss very many heals. Sort of been the approach that I've been taking here in this run and in most runs. We can probably get to 74. Fighting poison. Everything here is neutral. Let's go for Tri-Attack. Double Huntail. Maybe I could have tested the Moon Blast of this, the other one. Oh well. That's everybody who's not below, right? There's three down below. Yeah. We know that Scolipede has higher defense than special defense, so we'll go for a Tri-Attack or a Shadow Ball here. And I said special defense, higher special defense than defense. I don't remember actually what I said, but what I meant was higher special defense than physical defense. I'm going to mark Vaporeon high special defense because it survived a Moonblast at this level difference. Oh, crap. I meant to Shadow Ball. Alright. Slight throw. Slight throw. No, didn't pay a price for it. Alright. Let's grab the TMs at least. We'll be back for the rest of the items when we need to be picking up items. For now, we're gonna go fight some trainers. Dondozo, I'm gonna mark high defense. Ludicolo, also can mark high defense. Might just be HP with Ludicolo. I'm gonna go pick up some items now. I could wait until 74, but it's not very likely that we learn any moves that we're going, or that we get any moves that we're going to learn on level up. Okay, full restore puts me over my HP cap by a lot. I can't hold on to 2 full restores. It's not reasonable. That's, 462 cap right there between 2 heals. So I'm going to just use this. And now that I'm at full HP, I'm going to go fight the double battle, because Water Spout I can use to hit both Pokemon. Surskit has Drought? I didn't think about that. That's... Oh, this is the worst HM friend of all time. Alright, well... I'm going to change HM friends then. I did not read the ability when I picked that HM friend. And that HM friend is going to get me killed if I take it into Victory Road. Venomoth, I'm going to mark high defense because I don't one-shot it with Tri-Attack. I'm not going to be going for Water Spout versus Venomoth, except in, like, the Elite Four or anything like that. I kind of doubt that we get to 74 off these last few trainers, but we'll try. We'll try. Maybe we do it. You know what? We will get 74. Now that I think about it a bit more, should be doable. I'm gonna mark you like equals defense. It might be high defense. There's level 74. Our last move, Razor Leaf. Not going to teach that. Let's go grab the rest of the items, in case there's any rare candies in there. If there are HP heals, we'll probably just live with... Hey, look at that. Immediate value on getting the items there. That's a rare candy. Yeah, in case there's... If there are any HP items, we'll just, you know, live with having tossed them. Status heals would be nice. Could definitely use more status heals. There's a person buried. That helps. Calcium, we know we can't use. Fairy Feather might be worth an... Alright, that is all the items. There are 2 trainer fights left. Meloetta has a lot of HP. Then last Pokemon. Alright. Next up is Blaine. I don't lose runs to Blaine very often, so hopefully that holds here. Gonna go ahead and get some suitable music going. Let's go with a bit of volcano theme from Emerald. And Brinstar from Metroid. Let's go. Walrein, big Pokemon to start off with. Let's go for Shadow Ball. I've never seen a Walrein before. Okay, Giratina, I'm gonna try Moonblast. I'm gonna mark that high special defense. If it's not getting one-shot in Moonblast, it's high special defense. Is that true in comparison to physical? I don't know yet. Are we ever gonna see that again? I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I would say Secret Dex is better than just counting on your notes, because in Nat Dex you're not really gonna see the same Pokemon multiple times that often. And with big like legendary Pokemon, you're not, even if you have Note Taker, you're not gonna have notes on those. Zapdos, come on, man. With a super effective stab air cutter. I'm just gonna stay topped off with a... Well, no, I only have 4 total HP heals. This is why I like the small heal approach. Alright. Mew, Shadow Ball. For some reason, I thought we were getting a move at 76. We've learned all of our moves. We're done. This is our moveset unless we get a TM. By the way, we didn't pick up any items that would have wanted to unlock, right? I completely forgot that I had the item voucher. Yeah, I could have unlocked the Fairy Feather, and I think that's about it. Or I could have said like, hey, I'll hold on to this Weather Ball, but that's really not worth it. You are faster than me, so that's good information. I'm gonna mark that like high defense, low HP. That might not be entirely right, but it's sort of what it looks like to me. Don't one-shot Hisuian Zoroark. It's like equal special defense. If I had Crunch, I would one-shot it. Alright. Blaine. Do I use a heal before Blaine? Sure. In case I need to spout. You're gonna heal here. I'm gonna see how a spout does. Alright, I'm gonna mark you high defense, low special defense. So Gale, I'm gonna mark high defense. I'm gonna guess special defense wouldn't help me much here, or special attack wouldn't help me much here because you used Amnesia. So just keep going for Shadow Ball because I know that will kill. Victini, I can mark high special defense because we didn't kill with super effective Water Spout. Let's mark minus defense. I don't know how accurate that is, but best I've got. We are going to take a Doom Desire hit here. Doesn't do much. Alright. That should be Blaine down. That's a lot of defense. So you must have no special defense. You've just got a ton of HP. You're just a tank. Got it. Alright, Blaine down. If you can guess what move Blaine gives us, that will give you the channel. If you are subscribed, I will let you pick a damn room for free. And as for the prize, a couple of super potions and an X item seems reasonable, if not the most exciting thing in the world. Give me a X attack. Any TM guessers? Going once. Going twice. Team 38 is Secret Power. There's a case to be made to teach that over try attack. It's good PP. It's barely weaker, but it has a high chance to paralyze in the E4. I think I keep try attack. Just because I've already PP maxed it. It's already 18 PP. It's slightly more powerful. So, but there was definitely a case to teach it. All right, next up is Giovanni. As for the buy phase here, I could trade in some heals for a full heal, or I could break down the Hyper Potion into a bunch of Super Potions. But I think this works for now. I might do the breakdown of the Hyper Potion after Giovanni. So no cleansing phase here. Just heal up and head to Viridian City. Would help if we had an ancient friend. I am going to swap out my ancient friend after this because I don't want to take my Drought ancient friend into Victory Road or into this gym. Hold on. Drop you off. All right. Let's just go. Not going to be afraid to spout against these Pokemon if they are weak. Weak to spout, that is. Moonblast or Shadow Ball is a toss-up here. Let's go for Moonblast. Gonna mark you low special defense so I know that Moonblast works. This guy had Pain Split. I don't remember what I hit against him last time. I'm just gonna spout to make sure it dies. Because I don't want to get Pain Split again. Okay, there's Paralysis. I'm gonna just heal that right now. In terms of status heals, I have no just like paralyzed heals, so I'm gonna use a full heal. Which I don't actually have that many. I'm gonna spout to try and get the one shot. Alright. That's what I gotta do in the future against that Pokemon. Swagger. Nice. That was risky, but I feel like I could afford it. If we ended up hitting ourselves, I might have just ended up having to use the full restore. So you have really high defense and pretty good special defense. You also have good defense. I need to alternate. I need to remember to alternate between physical and special moves against smart AI trainers. So I don't get, by the way, you have, I would say like, maybe like this. So that we don't get mirror coated or destiny bonded. Stab Blizzard could do some damage and it freezes. I'm gonna use my full restore here, aren't I? There we go. The defrost saves me the full restore. And all those misses save me too. I am going to use Super Potion here. Alright, last trainer before Geo. I think I just water spout this. Don't worry too much about the PP problem there. That might not be entirely accurate, but that's what I'm going to mark for now. Sometimes you just need to mark something so you have a mark, so you have some indication about what to do. Alright. I will use another Super Potion going to Giovanni's fight, so we have good water spouts. Only have 2 of them, but here we go. Do it here. guaranteed kill. With Drought, probably no spout. Probably don't spout for the rest of this fight. That Drought probably saved me some HP there. That halved the power, so it saved me 20 HP. Wild Absol and Jackman was to catch it. I have you marked high defense. I'm going to try Moonblast. That was a crit, so don't really learn anything for real there. Spout is still my strongest move despite Drought. Not going to one-shot, but does some hefty damage. Gonna force you to use a... Oh no, it's not. Not in healing range anymore. There we go. Alright. Level 80, we beat Geo. If you can guess what move Giovanni gives us, I will give you the channel. Of course, subscribe, I will pick a day of ones for free. And Giovanni, could you give me a revive, please? No. 2 more X items. 2 more X items sounds good. Maybe a full heal and elixir. I like 2 more X items. So, X special and X attack. Stokewith says barrier. Any other TM guessers? Going once. Going twice. TM 26 is Fire Spin. I will not be teaching that. Alright, I'm going to trade the Chesto Berry. I don't mean to trade both of those. I'm going to trade the Rossberry for a Paralyzed Heal because that's been happening way more often. I'm going to keep the Perseberry. I'm going to keep the Chesto Berry. Yeah, that looks reasonable. I can't get poisoned. You know what? We'll trade the Chesto Berry for a Paralyzed Heal, and we'll keep the Rossberry. We can just wake up from being put to sleep. And then, because we're about to go into Victory Road, I'm going to trade in that Hyper Potion for a bunch of Super Potions. So we have small heals to use and to trade if needed. And then it's time for, well, first the cleansing phase. So we sell X Accuracy is mine, the 2 X attacks and X Special are mine. So we sell the Max Revive, Lax Incense, Fairy Feather, Black Glasses, and these TMs. And then it's time for the rival fight. I have had plenty of runs in here. This is not easy. Now, Scarada, never seen before, but hopefully goes down to a Moonblast. It's a lot of HP. First I'm seeing Palmod also. Again, hopefully goes down to Moonblast. That's less HP. Still looks like it's pretty weak, especially defensively. Wigglytuff, I think this should go try attack here. I'd say that's good defense, and it's now sharply lowered my physical attack, so probably going to Moonblast and Water Spout the rest of this team. Which I think is going to be fine. Again, high HP, low special defense. Water Spout this for the highest damage potential. And Water Spout this. Nice crit. Alright. Victory Road. Victory Road. I'm going to grab a different HM friend because I don't want to have Drought. So, instead, give me the Burmy. I did not get Strength, by the way. So gotta go do that real quick. I also need to remember that we do have the item voucher, so if we pick up a good held item, I'm just going to unlock it. In fact, if we pick up, like, an X attack or X special, I might just unlock it too. PP up, we can use that on... Can we still use it on a Shadow Ball? We can. Nice. Cannot unlock a max revive with that, unfortunately. Trash the zinc. Trash the iron. I think I'm gonna fight the double battle first. Well, actually, I'm gonna fight Item Guardian first. And then we'll probably pick up a few items to try and look for potential rare candy value. This guy's got too much physical defense. I need to maybe try Moonblast next time. Megalodios has low special defense. Gotta mark that so we know to use that. Mega Aggron has great physical defense. And pretty good special defense too. So I've taken some hits there. Well, I need to ban somebody real quick. Alright, let's pick up some items here now that we've taken a hit. Let me go outside and grab those items outside. Antidote doesn't really help us. It is a status heal that we can exchange, though. Energy Root takes us over our HP cap by 15. I'll use a smaller heal then. I'll just use a super potion. I have 5 of them. This is why I did that. I did not mean to fight you. What items have I missed? That item... PP max? What can I still PP max? I've maxed out Shadow Ball. I maxed out Moonblast and Tri-Attack, I think. Have I maxed out Moonblast? I know, I haven't maxed out Tri-Attack. It's Moonblast or Tri-Attack that I do here. Let's go Moonblast. Tri-Attack has a small chance to be overridden if I get, what is it called? The Mover Learner. Soda Pop takes me over my HP cap again. By 5. Again, we'll use the smallest available heal, which is a Super Potion. And this is my last chance to unlock anything. King's Rock will unlock it. Does it actually work with anything we have? I don't think so. Hold on, let me just check this. King's Rock, Pokemon. Moves. Does it work on... does it work on Shadow Ball? No. Does it work on Tri-Attack? No. Does it work on Water Spout? No. It's completely useless. Got it. Well, that's unfortunate. I might as well not even be holding it. Alright, well, let's go for the full clear. It would be nice to get a Terra Orb and Terra into Ghost type so I don't have to worry about counter. I'm gonna fight all the smart AI trainers first. I like fighting them when I'm at my strongest, and when I have the most PP, so I can actually alternate between physical and special attacks to avoid getting countered. I'm gonna mark you high defense though. Paralysis is annoying. I'm gonna heal it. Eternatus, okay. With Flame Body. Go for the Moonblast. It's the same power. I'm gonna say you have low defense, or sorry, low HP and like high special defense. You're gonna heal here, so I'm gonna get a bit of a sense for your physical defense too. I'm gonna mark it this way. This seems more accurate. Well, actually, they're probably about the same. Because Tri-Attack is higher power, or is lower power than Moonblast. Good freeze, though. Howdy, howdy, Shuriken. Welcome in. I don't mind using another small heal. I guess I could say that we're more than post-Erica at this point. We are in the end game. That was a Moonblast, so we want to swap over to a physical move this time. Sacred Fire, don't burn me, please. Thank you. I'm gonna say high defense, like medium special defense. Played RogueMon Friday night. It is a lot of fun. Welcome to the party. All right, I want the full clear, so I'm gonna be a little bit cavalier about using heals here. I really want a Terra Orb. Have a stoked Hisui and Samurott run going. Yeah. Hisui and Samurott's a fun Pokemon. I meant to fight... I mean, I'm supposed to be fighting Smart AI trainers. Hold on. I'll kill this guy anyways, but I need to keep in mind I am trying to fight Smart AI trainers. With Smart AI trainers who are left, it's just the 2 on the first floor. Probably going to use an elixir pretty soon. Got so much HP. I'm gonna also say like equals defense. I just think it's more HP than it is defense. One more super potion use. That's all. No more heals after that. Right? I think I can manage. We know you don't have counter, so it's fine for me to use physical moves. Sunlight saves me here? Yeah, that was a crit. Alright, I am gonna use an elixir. I have 4 of them. I have so many PP heals this run. That was the last Smart AI trainer. The next ones are gonna be less predictable. So, Smart AI in some ways is easier than not Smart AI. RogueMon is not Smart AI throughout, correct. By the way, let me snooze these ads. I'll save them until we do the E4 Gamba. That thing has some pretty good attack. Yeah, it's just gym leaders and ace trainers and the rival who have Smart AI. Terra Orb is exactly what I wanted. That lets me become Ghost type, and I don't have to worry about counter anymore. So we're taking that. That is what I was going for, to get the Ghost type Terra Orb. So next up is the E4. We're gonna trade in this energy root for a hyper potion. Trade in this for a full heal. I think I'd rather have a... Well, I definitely don't need the antidote. Thank me for catching that. Take a paralyze heal. And that is it. I could... You know what? Maybe I actually go for a bunch of small heals. A bunch of super potions that I can use between fights. And I just use the full restore if I need a big heal. I think that's what I do. Okay. So no revive, but that's fine. The Terra Orb, I think, gets rid of one of my big concerns. Cleansing phase, we get rid of everything that we're not allowed to keep, which means goodbye to... the Max Revive, the Cleanse Tag, Tiny Mush. The X Attack and X Special are both mine. The X Accuracy is mine because of Misclick. The King's Rock is mine, even though it gives me no value. And we sell all this stuff. And let's get a prediction going here. Well, yeah, just do we win? Yes or no? 5-minute prediction. I'm going to run some ads and we'll be back with the E4 in just a few minutes. got about 50 seconds left on that Gamba. Currently, no doubters. If anybody wants to get in on those scam points, that is available to you right now. All right, last call on that Gambit. Just 10 seconds left. Still no doubters. All it takes is one mirror code or destiny bond, and we lose. No? All right. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we win. I don't have to cancel the prediction. All right. We're going to go 100% speed with game music here. So, get that set up. No choice but to win. I have 2x specials, 2x attacks. I'll probably save those for the rival. I'm gonna be doing Terra Orb Dark every fight, so we become Ghost type. Don't have to worry about counter. So the only thing that's going to kill me is, well, getting hit really hard, or Mirror Coat, or Destiny Bond, or Leech Seed, or just... There's so many ways to die. Let's not think about it. Let's just play the game. Calyrex. Stab Shadow Ball. I am Ghost. By the way, let's move. You know what? No, don't move that. Don't move anything. Leave it as it has been for the past, 3 hours of the run. This is the counter, but I have super effective Moonblast. Swagger, that's going to use up my person berry already. I'm also going to mark you high special defense. I don't know anything about Audino, other than that I've killed it before. Times just want to go for the strong move. Because I just used a special move, I'm going to use Shadow Ball so I don't get mirror coated. It's a lot of HP, but it does go down to a not super effective Shadow Ball. So, Primal Groudon. If all guys magical leaf, we're fine. I don't resist that because I'm only Ghost type. I'm not Bug Poison anymore. How was the ace? Down. Finish you off with a Shadow Ball. Yeah, it's gonna one shot, right? Never seen this before in my life. There is a wild Reloer in chat, and if that's not a good sign, I don't know what is. That was our starter, so I'm catching that. We're down 23 or 27 HP. I did split up my Hyper Potion into a bunch of Super Potions, so I'm going to use that just to keep Water Spout topped off. Mega Blastoise. Big Pokemon to start. Go with the big move to start. Stab. I didn't use Terra Orb. Mag 10? Are you kidding me? You got also so much defense. The stab would not have helped. Okay. Mag 6 or reasonable. Still does some good damage though. You're gonna heal here. I think I'm just gonna keep attacking with Moonblast. Nice crit. Huge crit. Empoleon's faster than me, has Sidewave. This could do a lot of damage. I might need to use my full restore pretty soon here. I do also have... No, I just have the full restore. Got it. Oh, okay. So I'm going to use that full restore now. You got Rock Slide too. This might kill me. No, okay. Right, because I'm not a ghost type, or I'm a ghost type now, not a bug type. You have a lot of attack. That's what I've learned. Confuse Ray? I really wish I had put on a Lumberry. Please do not hit yourself. Please do not hit yourself. That's bad. Snap out. Are you kidding me? Alright, Silver Up. It's faster than me, so I don't want to... Okay, nice Flame Body proc. I don't want to use a status heal and then just get confused again. There we go. Oh boy, this is not a good start to Bruno. Well, not a good start to the E4 in general. Gonna be using a few more heals after this fight if I survive it. We have a lot of defense, which means you must have no special defense, right? This is neutral Moonblast. Okay, yes. Ah. I have 4 super potions left. Gonna use a few of them here, and then probably gonna be taking the last few fights without heals. This might be the last fight where Water Spout is helpful if we're taking hits. So I'll probably spout early, spout often. Never seen Mega Pinsir before in my life. Spout early, spout often? You're faster than me? Concerning. Concerning. Faster than me with Cosmic Power. And Water Absorb. Awesome. I need to put on a Lumberry. I needed to do that. Oh boy. It cannot hit me with Sweet Kiss for whatever reason. I don't know how I'm dodging all of these. There it goes. I'm gonna heal this, like, next turn. Hopefully, I get the high roll on the Moonblast here and kill the Mega Pinsir. Nice. This is the counter. I haven't marked high special defense, or high physical defense. Full heal, get rid of that confusion. Taunt is fine. Why do you also have Water Absorb? What? I bet this evolves... I bet this evolves into the Mega Pinsir, doesn't it? Alright, well in that case, just go for Shadow Ball. Maybe go for Tri-Attack to get the status. This is just gonna waste PP. I've got plenty of PP heals though, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'm a little bit concerned that I sent out a Curum after I used Moonblast. Don't mirror coat, don't mirror coat, don't mirror coat. Vine Whip, we're fine. Hey, look at that. It's a Pokemon that doesn't have Water Spout. Or, Water Absorb, rather. Good crit. I don't know if it mattered. I assume it did. And start off with a Mega Pinsir. Here now we have a regular Pinsir. And the ace is an Indeedee. I cannot hit this with Shadow Ball, so I'm gonna try attack first. We are going to be using our last potion after this fight. Spout's my strongest move right now. Marketing Indeedee, high defense, low special defense. And that's Agatha down. Alright. Super Potion. Also going to use an Elixir. And before I forget, I need to put on a Lumberry. I don't want to get confused again. Oof. I've only got one Lumberry. I'm going to lead off the Moonblast here. It's super effective. Trust that more than Stab Shadow Ball. Come out and Stab Shadow Ball the Mew. Hopefully I can just sweep Lance. The Mew does not die to Shadow Ball. I'm going to lose a lot of HP here. 70 HP. I need to mark you high defense, by the way. Okay. Not how I wanted this to start. I have Omastar marked high, high physical defense, so I'm gonna try Moonblast. It's got super active bite. Please don't flinch. Thank you. It's just kind of a tank, isn't it? Well, nothing to do for it except hope it dies. I hope I don't flinch. I don't think we're gonna win. I think we've been worn down by this E4. Dragon Rage. We're gonna be down to 63 HP. Thankfully, we don't miss Moonblast. Need to not get a too low of a roll. Wish is fine. Okay, so we do make it to the champ, but we have no HP heals. We're down to 68.6 HP. I'm probably gonna lead off with my X attack and my X, maybe X special if the first Mon can't hit Ghost. I need to be sweeping, and that means I need my X attack. At least one. It's a little concerning. I'm just gonna go. Okay, good crit. This is the counter, so I don't want to do anything against it other than just attack. Acid Armor's fine. You might heal here, so I'm going to Moonblast. Sand attack. I have an X accuracy. Gonna see if I can get away with not using it, but if something comes out that I feel pretty confident can't hit me, I've never seen it before. I have no confidence about anything here. Just believe in Shadow Ball hitting every time. It's a miss. That's an Ice Punch. That's another miss? I can't miss it again. I lose. Ah, man. Two Pokemon left. Disappointing. What was that Bolton's defense? Let me take a look at this log. Alright, well. E4, champ. It was all physical defense and HP. Probably if I had gone for, I don't know, if I had full HP and gone for water spout, it would have probably killed. But just did not have enough heals with the way I was getting worn down earlier. Also, damn good thing I attacked this Floette because it had explosion. It was sharpening to explode. That thing wanted to just end my run immediately. In fact, it would have if it had used explosion on the first turn. Yeah, then out would come this Weezing, which had no defense. We'd probably take it down with one Shadow Ball. It was just this Bolton. This Bolton walled me. Dang. Alright. Well, congratulations, Mage. You don't lose Bug type off rip. Alright, I'm going to switch up to some Ascension 2. Probably go back to some RogueMon Rivals next time I see Midge playing it. For now, though, Ascension 2 is going to be the bread and butter of our RogueMon streams. So, RogueMon Ascension 2. 2 of 18 times 1. A1 cleared. Let's see what our RogueMon queue is here. Ground type next. Let me also re-enable all of the redeems here. And get us back on our playlist. Hope WoW is going well for y'all. Camman, Midge, Zeedzy. Hope y'all are actually playing WoW. Ground type, yes. By the way, do we win? There was nobody on Doubt, so you guys get to keep your points, but somebody should get on and on Doubt. You'd be that much richer now. Not like in any real way, in fake Railner points. So I don't know really what that is worth to anybody. But you could have more of those now than you had before. Thank you for adding Flying to the Queue, Yuki. Welcome in. And Rock. I think I want to do a little bit of scouting with this Pokemon. Lot of types being added to the queue here. I do have Runaway, so I can pretty easily, well, run away. Lemonade means I probably don't pick up any more items until we have good reason to. It's always good to have a plethora. Kind of want to know what Digletta has. Mostly right now I'm scouting for a Pokemon with a good stab ground move. Remember when I said I wasn't going to pick up items? Immediately pick up an item. Onyx is faster than me. I don't thank you for giving me runaway back. I'm not too impressed with the Digletta's moveset. That's a Dragon Rage, so we just go back to the tower and back to the lab. I was just kind of sort of hoping to see something with a good stab move, but looks like there might not have been anything. When do you like to look at the pivot options rather than the balls outside the lab? Vibes, mostly. But if I have like an ability like Trace or Runaway that makes scouting easier, or if I have like Transform, anything that makes scouting easier. If I have a Pokemon with like 6 speed, I'll just take the balls outside the lab because I don't want to try and scout with that. It also depends on the type. If there's there are some types where there are Pokemon that I just feel are really good to look for and run, and on those I will always scout. So, for instance, Rock type, I'm always going to want to find Archon. Whereas with Ground type and Electric type, it's a little bit less clear what makes for a good starter, besides, you know, the things that you have to determine by scouting or by just picking up Pokemon. I'll do. I've got 22 speed. I'll do a little bit of scouting. I do think that like Ground and Electric are ones where I probably go with the 5 Pokemon more often than other types. Oof. Okay. I'm faster than you, so I can run away if I want. That is a 150 power move, so the fact that I took 19 damage here, probably not that impressive, right? Because it is weather. But it is still pretty decent special attack. Nah, I'd want it to, if it had itself Drought. For Dark type, there are a lot of Pokemon that I like to run on Dark type, so I would probably do more scouting on Dark type than I would on other types. I also do like to look at what Pokemon are in the balls so that I can see if, you know, if like 4 of them are bad Pokemon, mons that I would never really consider running, I probably just don't take them, even if other situations are not, or other conditions are not met for what it would usually be a scouting seed. Confusion did 5 damage. Outrage. What does that special attack look like? It's not great, right? $10 to 14, yeah. Mudbray is one of my go-tos in ground type. When I say that a mon has like 11 to 15 special attack, that typically means that it's not going to be very good at physical or special attack. It's probably going to be a mixed attacker. Here's Sandal, you just mentioned it. That, I think, is pretty good special attack to do 10 damage with Leaf Blade on a 292 BSD Pokemon. I'm going to catch Sandile in honor of Triple Shuriken. And because it has good special attack as a low BST Dark type Pokemon. It's Truant. What was I thinking? Though, get one of these without Truant. I'm feeling pretty good about that. So maybe I will just take another look at it. I should have healed first. Hold on. Alright, this one's not Truant. I'll catch it. Rain Dish is a much better ability. If we run a Sandile, this is the one. So we've seen everything, right? Maybe I just catch more Sandiles. Or, actually, I do want to catch a Nincada. Nincada I've always sort of wanted to try and get a run going with. Is that split Evo, that double Evo. I don't know whether the Barboach or the Nincada is level 8. It's the Barboach. I'm not going to run a level 6 Nincada. Alright, probably just going to catch one of the few different Pokemon with lower level Evos. Like, if one of the Whoopers is really good, could be interesting. Level 20 Evo, that's probably just before fighting Brock in A2. Oh my god, that moveset. Okay. And it comes with a free Rogue Stone. And a few of these Pokemon do use Rogue Stones to evolve. Not as many as I thought, actually. Just Gligar. Seadra. Wow. There's fewer Pokemon available for Wooper to evolve into than I thought. And Wooper does not evolve into Gligar, I can tell you that much. Stat spreads do not line up. Diane Wooper is Truant. Water Pulse, Place Kick, a couple of good moves, but not worth looking for another one. And then for our last catch, how about... maybe just get another Sandile. Sandile was pretty good. I'd like to test for... Go dial yourself. Man, are you serious? The crits? Would evolve into Fampy into camera ups. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that run not happening. Wooper would evolve into Feraligatr into Barbaracle, which is, again, not very good. I'm a little bit annoyed here. Okay, I like all three of these. Howdy, Skondo, welcome in. Sandshrew does evolve the earliest and is also higher BST than Diglett. Cubone, I think, has the highest chance to evolve into Pokemon that will be a dead end. Although the odds of that are pretty low. It's like... wait, or even the odds of that. You'd have to be a Camerupt. It's about 5% chance versus Sandshrew. Sandshrew could hit like Stunfisk. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think Cubone's the one. It's a tank. But it's a pretty good tank. And it does have Meditate. So it has setup. I think I'm going to take the 5 balls here. That's a tank. That's a tank. That's got special moves. Oh, by the way, is I wonder if any of these Pokemon that we saw here are related. I don't think so. I don't think they can be. Gibble, yeah, Gibble's interesting. Sandshrew, that's a tank. And then Wooper. Water Absorb I like. I like the Wooper, believe it or not. Level 20 Evo. Evo Pool is pretty good. So there's a decent chance to hit a dead end mon like a Swalot or Seviper or Stunfisk or other Stunfisk or Camerupt, but other or Quillfish, Whiscash or Amoonguss. But other than that, it's gonna be Monster Evolve again. I like the Wooper. Let's do it. Plus, what it evolves into Quagsire. That's content too. Alright, Egg. I will definitely use a Zinc because I have no special defense and I have weakness to Ice and Psychic. I don't need an antidote, so what's our starter pack here? Scratch? I've already got Secret Power. Honestly, just give me the potion paralyzing antidote and I can trade the antidote for something else later. Blastburn's gonna kill me. Did not kill me. Bad. Thank you for not using Blastburn again. And Dragon Rage, we just lose no matter what we had. Thank you, game. Would have evolved into Gabite into Tinglu. See, now that would be a really good Evo run. To get this Wooper into a Tinglu with Water Absorb. Yeah, that would have been worth it. All right. Back to the tower, back to the lab. We do not advance the queue until we get to Pewter City. I'm probably going to take Cubone again. Yep. Luster Purge and Explosion if things are going really bad. Just go for Luster Purge. I'm not going to use Explosion. I'm getting out of the lab. It's fine. The bug did not win. We lost with 2 Pokemon left. We just did not have enough heals, and we had a lot of heals. This is a bunch of really bad... Well, okay, there's like... There's 2 decent ones in there, but... Yeah. Did I try healing harder? I did. It still didn't work. Turns out, once you have 0 heals left, well, it would have been nice to have Mega Drain. Speaking of nice to have, this thing has no special attack, right? Which means it must have cracked physical attack. I'm gonna look for one at a higher level. I'm gonna catch it because it's outspeeding me and about to kill me. Okay, it's just got speed, that's it. It's all speed. I might come back for that Diglett. Eruption Air Cutter. Sandstream Diglett? You know what, let's throw a ball at it. I'm curious. Sandstream does not help with Solar Beam, but for relying on Solar Beam, we're in a bad situation already. I don't like the Diglett. I don't like it. Too balanced. Check out the Mudbray. We know the other is not Drought. We've seen the other ability, or we've seen the other one. It doesn't have Drought. I like the Mudbray, mostly because of the moves. If we're gonna run a Mudbray, that's gonna be the one. Excuse me. That is a nice donkey. Other move we can get is Paint Slips. That's not really worth it. Is there ever a move that just freezes with no damage? I don't think so. I'm gonna catch this Inkata, by the way. Thick Fat, but it's slow. But it's a Thick Fat Inkata. That's pretty cool, right? That's a cool ability on Inkata. But it's so slow. But it's got Thick Fat. But it's so slow. I'm gonna run the Nikata. Can't stop me. You can't make me not do it. In case. Huh. Never heard of that one. If I don't pick up a Pokeball, this Gambit doesn't really work. I thought that didn't sound like a move. I've never heard of that one before. And I've played some games. I'm going for the Mudbray. I'm going to regret it. But I'm going for it. Egg on. Give me... Silverwind? Nah, give me an antidote. Hey, new Poliwrath emote. Nice. Wait, is it speed type? Oh, you have speed boost. Stop using dig when I... Come on, I had a whole plan here. Oh wow, you weren't just drawing, you were cooking. Okay. I can pick up items here, yeah? Yeah. Full heal, nice. Running out of psychics. Try attack coming at a good time so I have an extra move. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use a potion now. And here too. Could you maybe, yeah, Paraproc, please? I don't understand. When would you use a happy emote? Nice freeze. I can just keep punching you then. You instantly defrost. Oh, why did I use Psychic there? Now I'm asleep. There's a wild curly Tatsugiri in chat who wants to catch it. I believe the other forms are Harry and Mo. Larry, right? Not Harry. Sorry. But Shuriken got the joke I was doing. Oh, and there's a ball, so I could have done the Ninkata Gambit. But Ninkata getting this far, probably not as likely with that low speed. Taking a hit every fight. Every Pokemon, probably. Rough skin, no more contact. Got it. Also, we're definitely not evolving before Brock, so yeah, I don't think Nikata's the play unless it's really, really crazy good. All right, Brock time. Let me actually queue up some Brock music here. With a little bit of Megalovania. Oh, by the way, I should edit my YouTube title also. It's a fast deer. Oh, Super Fang? Come on, man. Alright, so gonna have to use some heals going into the Brock fight. Don't mind topping off my HP. Conversion into Steel type is actually really annoying. I don't have any good moves for Steel type Pokemon. Thankfully, you decided to use Slowbro on that last turn. Wait, how am I already down to 2 Psychics? Oh shit. Level 20 move, Disable. Do I take that over Dream Eater? Nah, I don't think so. Well, yeah, no. Somebody probably had pressure, and I just didn't pay enough attention. No good Pokemon for Steel types. Especially not Steel. Oh, Poison Point? Okay, I have Antidote. But I only have Psychic. Anything I can do here? No, just hope. Now I just have to hope to not get poisoned. Good freeze. Good no poison. There's the poison point. And it's another one of these assholes? Come on. Just die. Just die already. There is no way. Would have evolved into a Sunfisk, so you know what? It's all for the best. It's all for the best. The Nincada. Like, we did not get to 20 before beating Brock, or before getting to Brock, so we would not have gone to double Evo, but one of those Evos would have been Mudsdale. Got no speed on the Evo. The other Evo, Rubbin into Beedrill into Heracross. Alright, Stunfisk is Benny's thing anyway. He is the Stunfisk guy. Disappointing. Advance the Q to Fairy type. I'd love to get a Fairy type A2 win here. Cottony, Milcery, Cleffy. We will take Milcery. Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Giga Drain. Those are some pretty good moves. Those are some pretty good moves. Apparently you have the moves too. Does Shadow Ball do better? Slightly. I'm dead to Frenzy Plant. Evolve into Doxbund. Or Bund, not Bund. Tinkatank, Mawile, Cottony. Give me the Mawile. with Shield Dust. Megahorn probably gets us out. If we don't die to Water Spout first. Alright, so I would say Fairy is one of those ones where I would want to look for Pokemon. Because there's a few go-tos. Mime Jr. and Togepi sort of lead the pack in terms of, in my opinion. I know there's a difference of opinion on that. And Mime Jr. is, I don't actually like Mime Jr. that much. Mime Jr. tends to get bad Evos. Tinkatink is good. Tinkatink is good. I'm just not as huge a fan of Tinkatink as some others are. Stab play rough, but it seems like you have no special attack. Because, you know, even resisted, that should be doing more damage than that. Ah, there's Togepi. Let me turn a light on. It's getting dark again. Hi, Holmes. Excuse me, Holmes. I'm coming back. I'm coming back that way. I'm coming back that way, puppy. Excuse me. Excuse me. He followed me when I moved my chair over to turn on the light. Good boy. Yeah, Holmes is redeeming it himself by just coming and putting his head within petting range. He's a good boy. Alright, is this... Oh, pet the dog again. Got it. Yeehaw! There he is. There's a boy. Hello, Holmes. Hello, Holmes. You're right. We do need to run ads pretty soon here, and then we'll take you outside for a bit. Does that sound good? Is Togepi good? Nah, not really. Potentially runnable. I'm gonna run ads. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Holmes wants to go outside, so I'll see y'all in just a bit. Alright, sorry about that. I was gone a little bit longer than I intended to be. Holmes wanted to play. He still has his ball. Weak. He's probably gonna destroy it. That's why I bought a lot of them. Right, I called that Togepi and I was deciding whether or not to run it. I think the answer's gotta be no for that. Togepi, I think, is one of those mons that you want to run if it starts out with a really good moveset, and Ancient Power Thunder Double Slam is not a really good moveset. So I think next we're going to look for the Mime Junior. Well, there it is. That was not hard to find. Superpower Razor Wind. Yeah, I don't think so. Spritzy and Togepi again. Maybe I should just give in and try to run these. Never mind. How about we just move on to the next seat? Watch this combo here. Stone Spore, Smelling Salt. Is it good using Smelling Salt twice? I would say that these are not good enough Pokemon in those balls to attack from scouting. We also have 20 speed. Such a good boy, Holmes. Having fun. That's a good boy. Ooh, Tinkatinkat Race. I would like to catch that at level 8. Perfect. I've been getting what I'm asking for recently. I'm not always asking for the right things, apparently. Good speed. Huge power Togepi. Not legal in Ascension 2. Oh, that's the sound of a ball being destroyed, unfortunately. What's the other ability on Togepi? It can't just have huge power. How have we seen nothing but huge power Togepis? Okay, other ability is Lightning Rod. Not a good ability, not a terrible ability. Not an ability probably worth running. Oh, by the way, this thing has sketch. I didn't even notice that. Azurill has Chlorophyll and Volt Absorb. Mawile has Chlorophyll too, right? So it's possible the Azurill evolves into Mawile. Eventually. It has to go through another stage first. Hyper Cutter Swirlix. Yeah. I don't really want a physical attacking fairy type Pokemon anyways. Pick up Spritzy, I'll catch this. I have yet to get a good pickup mon going. This one has good special attack. Pick up with a Rogue Stone Evo could be interesting because we could just at any point pick up a Rogue Stone. You okay, pup? You didn't swallow anything, right? Impotent with thick fat. Alright, I'm gonna catch this Lightning Rod Togepi because it's the first time I've seen it at level 8. It's got some good moves. Needle Arm and Drill Pick are solid moves. Drill Pick is a great move, not so much for a special attacker, but could end up being a mixed attacker. Might catch another one for a different nature, but I'd rather see some other Pokemon first. Fido with rough skin. Or Kenai. I think I prefer rough skin with a built-in potential shed coverage. But we've seen everything. I haven't looked at the abilities on AoE buff or Morlul, but I think what I want to do now is catch a Tink with the other ability, which was Intimidate. It loses Poison Powder. It's like I'm mostly gonna get it for having Crunch and Sketch, so I will want the level 8. You know what? Another Lightning Rod Togepi. I think that's the most promising Pokemon so far. Even though it says it's a 1-star, I still think it's potentially... No, the Spritzy's better. What am I talking about? Hold on. Hold on. Go get another Spritzy. It's got Thunder Punch and 20 special attack at level 8. Maybe I'll just catch any random Pokemon here. We don't see the Spritzy soon. I doubt we get a better Spritzy than the one we have. If I see a Limber Milcery before I see the level 8, not Swirlix, Spritzy with pickup, I'll probably just catch it. Alright, there it is. See if it's better. We had like 20 special attack and 14 speed. This is worse. So we run this Spritzy. Egg. On. Toss the mental herb. Use the PP up on Thunder Punch. Toss the white herb. And give me Potion, Paralyze, Heal, and Antidote. Here we go. It's gonna be Thunder Punching our way through. Assuming we don't hit ourselves to death. We're gonna learn Thrash. No, I don't think so. Gonna potion here. Okay. Crit E-Speed. Got it. Spritzy tends to have bad evos anyways. The Mimikyu is solid. Probably could win A1. Be a little bit tougher to A1, A2. Mawile, Swirlix, Morlo. We'll take the Mawile. See how Flame Wheel does. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be impossible. Got it. Cleffa, Cottony, Impidimp. Give me the Impidimp. We Dragon Dance like twice here. And then Poison Tail hopefully kills. Wow. I think we're adding Bug to the queue. Ralts, Mawile, Snubble. Give me the Mawile. Having trouble getting to Gator City on this this bug type regime. Not bug type, fairy type. We'll do some scouting. I'm a little bit slow, but with teleport and fake out, that's alright. Fake out lets us scout for like speed boost. Teleport lets us scout the speed while also escaping. So as long as we don't get like earthquake or something, should be fine. Also, let's just scout for Shield Dust and Inner Focus, which are two really good abilities. I think Fake Out probably is an underrated scout move. Thankfully, as a fairy-type Pokemon, we don't have to worry about Dragon Rage. With Tinkatink having Dragon Rage, we might want to run that, or at least catch it. Just use Teleport to escape. Also has Stab Disarming Voice, which isn't a great move, but great remodeler potential. I think I catch the Tinkatank. Fire Blast might kill me. Doesn't kill me. Ooh. Okay, would have killed me if it was at level 8. Does it keep Fire Blast at level 8? It doesn't. Stab Iron Tail also, so 2 stab moves. Sticky Hold isn't an amazing ability. I want to see the level 8 here. Oh, thanks for healing me. Alright, level 8. What move do you get? Splash? Oh, the other ability is Damp. I do prefer Damp to Sticky Hold. And I would prefer to keep Fire Blast, so I probably run the level 6. Or might look for one of the different with Damp and a different nature. But I'll take a quick look at other possible pivots first. Swirlix has bad defense. Drought Fido, I don't actually need to check its ability. I probably should have just... Well, alright then. Don't worry about that one. Move on. Maybe I got a little bit too carried away with the scouting potential there. Yeah, Drizzle, and you have Rain Dance, just to make sure. Let's see if the Flabébé is level 8 here. Level 5 does get an extra move, but it's tough to start at that low of a level. It is not the level 8. So, Snubbull probably has like a 50-50 chance to evolve into a Pokemon that evolves again. Like, either it's going to be one that evolves again, or it's going to be a Mon that is under 500 BST. Togepi comes with an item, has E-Sense and Fairy Wind. I think I'm gonna go with Togepi. That's a good moveset to start off with. So I'm just gonna catch a bunch of those. Hope it gets a good Evo. Because Togepi at, 245 BST should evolve around level 16. Cloud9's a pretty decent ability too. Don't really have a preference between Cloud9 and Damp. Cloud9 probably better. I like the special attack up nature. I don't really like the speed down, though. Last catch coming up here. Just got ourselves 5 level 8 Togepi's. So 13, 16, I think is the best one. And that's the first one we caught. Which is great, because that means this is the one that's going to have a little bit of a boost to the friendship, because we ran around looking for the other Togepi's with it. It's not intentional, just happy coincidence. Alright, egg on. Give me 2 potions and an antidote. Hopefully, we can get through here. Revenge? Ow. Bite is much better. Farfetched, weak to E-Sense, good crit. I think I might use a potion on this turn. Camouflage? Nah. It's not doing much. If it gets off a good endeavor, could be in a lot of trouble. I'm faster, so just trust it. Another potion. Maybe I should use 2? Nah. I should use 2. I'm gonna trust Fissure here. That's really bad. I'm probably dead. Come on, use another move. You're not Smart AI. Use something else. Thank you. I need Fissure. Fissure did not help. There we go. Fissure worked. There's still a chance. I'm out of heals, but there's still a chance. Reversal's gonna kill me. It doesn't kill me? Oh my god, I can't believe we made it. Are we going to evolve? No. Alright, we lose. There are 2 items left. I have 2 HP. I just need to beat 1 more Pokemon to level up. Lucky Egg is huge. Or not Lucky Egg. Berry Juice is huge. I can just use this now. Anything's possible, you see? Max Potion is also huge. Just need to kill this Pupa and we'll evolve. Level 16, we get Flatter. Do I take Flatter over Fissure? Fissure did kind of save me and also nearly doom me. Flatter is shed coverage. Covet's kind of garbage. Alright, Evo. Show me Curlia. Is Curlia possible? Floette is huge. This is exactly the Pokemon I want to have as a mid-stage fairy type Pokemon. Stat spread increase is not quite what I want, but you know, we're very balanced, so that's something. We should be able to handle the last trainer as long as he doesn't have something crazy. But yeah, now we just need a Rogue Stone. Okay. Yeah, that was easy, right? There was nothing too stressful there. I don't know what Soak was talking about. We will be taking any prize that increases our HP cap so that we have more to work with when we are looking for Rogue Stones. Or when we need to trade for Rogue Stones, rather. Alright. Rock time. I healed. Let's go. Show me more Zubats. Nothing but Zubats. Gimmighoul's not a Zubat. Not too bad. Should I put on a Quick Claw? Probably not. Let's go. Yep, keep raising your physical defense. That's a great idea. Self-destruct? No. No exploding flowers. Thank you for dodging Lovely Kiss. That's a big Pokemon. I'm gonna flatter it. Muddy Water could hurt. The lowered accuracy sucks. 24 damage. I'm gonna max pot. I'm just gonna... I'm going all in on resources here to try and get the win here. Get the win versus Brock. We need to use the max pot, so I made the right call there. All right, Brock down. If you can guess what move Brock gives us, I will get you to the channel. If you are a subscriber, I'll pick a day of once for free. And I really hope Brock gives us a remodeler or HP cap increase, preferably remodeler, honestly. Choose 2 from Misty. That works. I would not be opposed to taking 3 potions here, but I'll take choose 2 from Misty. TM39 is going once, going twice. We got Sharpen, Cross Chop, Mach Punch. I will teach that. And I'll teach that over Flatter. Flatter was my shed coverage, but it's also not that good. And Fissure is probably going to save me at some point again. All I have is an antidote, so not going to be messing with my biphase at all there. Instead, we just sell everything we're not allowed to keep, which means goodbye to Quick Claw, Blue Flute, Black Glasses, Silver Powder, Focus Band, Big Mushroom. That's it. Gonna buy a bunch of repels. Move on to Route 3. What are my curse segments, by the way? Mount Moon, 611, 910 North, Rock Tunnel, and Game Corner. That's not too bad. Those are solid curse segments. Mount Moon could be bad. Probably should at least consider Mach Punch there. But it's just too easy to keep hitting E-Sense. Alright, there's a heal. Huge. Needed that. I'm not using any heals in this segment, though. We're low on HP now. I probably don't fight any more trainers. Maybe like the one of the weak ones. Not you. You're not the weak one. This is not what I wanted to do. It's fine. I'm done. I'm done. We heal, we move on to Mount Moon. Which hopefully the curse is not too bad. It's Curse of Decay. If you're gonna have this curse, this is where you want it. -1 EV and the attacking stats and moves that you use. This is very early. There's plenty of time to rebuild those EVs. I don't really have a lot of them right now anyways. Alright, I'm gonna go grab all the items. So we did just level up. Would be better to get them at level 25 in case we get a good move that we want to PP max or anything like that. But right now, if we get a PP max or PP up, we can just use it on E-Sense and have infinite E-Sense PP. A lot of X specials. Would be good to get X Factor, but I don't think you can get that until much later, actually. So, really unfortunate to be picking those up now instead of, I don't know, Silpho. Alright, that's all the items we can get without finding mandatory trainers, so let's fight to move towards the full clear. I appreciate every time E-Sense causes a flinch. Let's try Mach Punch here. Probably going to use a... Do I teach growth? I think I do. I think I teach over fissure. I'm going to use a potion here. Good crit on that Mach Punch. That probably mattered. Down to just 7 eSense PP. Not gonna teach Safeguard. Do I trust that Fairy Wind can kill this Farfetch'd? Let's go for it. Alright, all we got left are the mandatory trainers. That's not good. Mach Punch? Mach Punch? Okay. I do 1 growth, then eSense. Toxic sucks there. I do have a poison heal. I have an antidote, so I'm going to use that right now. Hopefully I don't die using that. Okay. Huge flinch. Last Pokemon. The freeze? Are you kidding me? Just why? Why the freeze? Would have evolved into Gardevoir, get stab eSense. Makes attacker. That pisses me off. This right here, 2 HP. It gets the 10% or whatever try attack. Yeah, 20% chance, and then 1/3 on that to get the freeze. And then it has Seismic, so it can do exactly enough damage to kill me. All right, we are going to raid out. That's about a 4-hour stream there. Let's see where we're going. Any RogueMoners right now? You know what? Let's raid CZ. CZ's doing some solo honor mode streams here. We can hop on over there. Solo honor mode in Baldur's Gate 3, that is. So, we'll go on over there. I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more RogueMon. Possibly some Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode. I don't know what CZ's schedule's looking like, but I don't know. Maybe I'll ask when we go in there. See y'all later.